Day 35. Can't believe I'm still doing this. 35 days straight. I guess I'm going to get rid of all this stuff in front of you that no, I guess I won't. So Copilot University is dead. I have 17 days of 1500 calories or less, and I'm down to 168.6, which I'm pretty proud of. That's pretty cool. I started out at my very, very heaviest, 183 and a half, I think. And my goal is to get down to 160 and then start putting on muscle. And I know, I'm like doing it kind of quickly, but I feel like I feel like there's a lot of fat on me right now. Still, like I can feel it in my tummy. I can feel it in a lot of places. So I don't feel like I'm like really pushing too many boundaries. I feel like getting down to 160 might be kind of hard though, because that's like pretty lean for me. But 29 days of doing push-ups and pull-ups, I can't believe I've done that. Like doing 5 now is like pretty hard actually. Like the 4th and 5th one, I was like, oh, it's tough. And so I guess I should be starting with 6 on Monday, which sounds kind of crazy. But I guess I have to do it. I don't know. So we're going to California tomorrow, and I don't really know how I'm going to do that, but I'll find a way to do it. But I got to keep everything alive. I'm sure you're not going to see these for a while I figure this all out, but maybe you will. I don't know. I don't know how to do this without a background, but it'll be good. It'll be good. I think. I mean, I'm gonna have a lot of fun, and I've been working so hard on this property thing that I think it's a good break point. I think I'm getting a little too obsessed with it right now, which I gotta stay well rounded. That's the hard part. You wanna. I know I need to get obsessed with stuff in order to be great at them. You just don't want to lose touch of everything else going on and lose track of your kids and family. And the hard part is like, I like working on it because it lets me not overanalyze my whole life when I'm doing that. It lets me think about one thing, not everything. And that's really good. It's just, everything's a balance, and I'm starting to trickle too far in the other direction. And so I got to just come back. And that's why I think a week-long vacation is good, because it'll just kind of like let me just take a couple of days off and do nothing. I think I haven't had a do nothing day in a long time, probably in 3 or 4 months, and we'll see if I can let it go. I think obviously the weight is going to be the hardest one. Honestly, if I'm being honest, it's going to be difficult to keep all this alive, but whatever. We need breaks. I'm really happy with my progress so far. I just, it's just every day. And I've gotten really good habits now, that I eat salad for every lunch every day. I mean, realizing that I love crunches versus anything else, like knowing I should just replace things I would normally eat that are bad for me that are crunchy with stuff that's good for me that's crunchy is helpful, because I still crave the crunch. I'm a crunch craver. I crave crunches. And it's opened my eyes. So that goes once again to my dad just telling me that and reminding me that that's kind of part of his psyche, and and that helped me understand my reality better. I can't believe I've done 35 of these things at this point. I still want to quit every day. Like it's not getting better. It's more like I just some days I just want to get it over with, Some days it's like, okay, I have 15 minutes. I'll just try to squeeze it in then. I think I don't have as much to talk about because I think I'm coming off that high. You know what I should do? I should tell you where I am. I'm here. Here we go. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I'm going to go through this a million times. But I would say I think this was day 1 through 15, generally so far. That's how I'm viewing it. And this has been the last 10 days, I would say, give or take. And then I feel like I'm kind of here now. I'm not in sorrow land, but I have more realistic expectations of how I'm going to be able to do this regularly. That I can't do hour-long sessions forever. Like, it's more going to be like 5, 10, 20 minutes every once in a while. But as long as it's consistent, it's okay. And if anything, I'm using this as a tool to keep my habits tracked, so I don't like lose track of my goals. But it's all you can do. I think just one day at a time. And what else is there? I'm achieving my goals, right? And I met with a different healthcare startup today, just to pick their brains, and it's interesting. My heart is in healthcare. I think at the end of the day, I really want to help people. It's just so hard to make money, and it's so hard to start a company in healthcare because there's just so many barriers. There's just no real customers. It's like you need to just be so already in a relationship with the person that you're selling to or buying from or whatever. Like it's a relationship based industry, and you can't really just avoid that or skip that step. So whatever. So 35 days. I continue to impress myself with this. I think some days I just dread it and avoid it. But I feel like I'm getting more in harmony with it. And I think it's good because it just keeps me on my toes, keeps me reflecting about my last day or two or a couple days, and helping me for the next day. And I think this is what I've always needed to keep me moving. To stop overanalyzing everything, because if I keep coming back to these, it's hard for me to break what I'm trying to do. It's hard for me to start and quit things when I have to show you I'm starting and quitting them. Like, this has been really annoying that I'm quitting this. Like I feel like I learn more from failing or quitting at this than anything, which is like, if it's hard for me to justify doing it, I eventually stop doing it. And I think that comes back to it's just hard for me to justify it without someone else helping me. So I think that's the key to it, is I need to be part of a team. I can't be solo. I really want to be solo, but it doesn't work that way. And I think with Sean, and I feel like I'm killing it right now. I built our website in a couple days. I worked all night last night about how to make it more mobile friendly. So when you scroll and zoom and do all the things you do with your fingers but not a mouse, that it understands and it works correctly. It's complicated stuff. I don't think I really understand it completely, but it's working, and Sean's really excited. He thinks it's the greatest thing ever, and I think it's okay. I think it'll get better, but I really love his positivity, and I love that he just thinks of this as the best thing, because it gives me motivation, because I'm so hard on myself that it wouldn't, at this point I would have quit by now if I didn't have him, because I would show it to 3 people and I would go, okay, no one cares about this, and he doesn't really let me do that because he's trying to use it for his actual life, it's really easy to know if it's good or not, because he's gonna use it to help him decide property decisions, as hopefully a lot of people are, and in that way he's the customer and the owner, and I'm hoping that's a good idea. I don't know, I think it's a good idea, but I can understand some perspectives saying it's a bad idea, but yeah, no, it is what it is. Just keep pushing, I think if I just keep going back to how do I add value to other people, to customers, and I think that's your compass. You can't really go wrong if that's you're adding value every day, or you're making decisions that add value, or you're hiring people that are valuable. I think that's what it is. Um, and when I look on these things I've done, I kind of, the one that sticks out the most is day number 10 of weight. It's like I made some dumb decision about a donut and it's going to be yellow forever. And it's what I'm doing is I'm teaching myself longer term gratification, right? By putting that yellow and looking at it every day. And I'm like so annoyed with myself that I did that and that I couldn't have longer term gratification in that category of my life. And maybe I'll be better next time when I come to that. I mean, like, this vacation is going to be interesting. Do I have more reds or yellows? I don't know. I think that's going to be interesting to figure out. So I don't know. It's going to be fun. I'll be checking in every day, so I can't lose track of it. See, that's the great thing. Normally, I would lose track of it, and I'd be like, okay, out of 7 days, I did 4 good days and 3 bad days, or something like that. But I have to show you every day forever. It's like hyper disciplined, hyper accountability, and there's no way around it. There's no way around. As long as I keep doing this, there's really no way around me not achieving my goals. It's impossible not to achieve my goals because I have to show you every day that I'm doing it or not, and it's just for me though. Like, it's just about me, for me, like for future me. And it's kind of exciting. I truly believe I can unlock my dreams if I just stick to this. And the hardest part is sticking to it. That's like, if I can stick to the podcast, that at least holds me accountable to everything else. And so it's all like kind of tied to this like accountability reflection. And as long as I can be reflecting every day, I can't stomach having multiple reds. And that's how I got to 29 days straight of doing pull-ups. Like, I can't believe, I feel like it's been like 10 days since I started now because it feels like it just kind of flew by. But tomorrow will be 30 days of doing it, and that's pretty cool. Like, I'm definitely getting stronger. And I guess I should go up to 6 pretty soon and keep going up. And one day I'll be doing 100. Like, I don't know. I just it's crazy how it works. So, but I gotta pack. I gotta get all that stuff done. I gotta get moving. But it should be fun. I'm excited to go. I'm a little worried about how much money it's gonna cost, but that's life, I guess. What else can you do? My wife got a job offer today, so we're pretty happy. We're pretty excited that hopefully one part of our lives is less chaotic, or I guess at least paid for. Might still be chaotic, but yeah, we'll keep doing it. We got it. Just one day at a time. Day 35 done. Push-ups 29 days done. Day 18 of 1,500 calories, going to be done. I'm definitely going to stick to that. And going to be green. Stick it green, keep your streaks alive. And I feel like there's nothing else you can do. Just keep your streaks alive. And all right, well, I'll see you from California.